Sorry about that. My mic was muted. I told y'all. What I tell you guys? It wasn't going to be no low scoring game in the first half. We weren't going to lose 10-9 or anything like that. However, what I'm liking so far in the game is a few things. One, exactly what I talked about when we started this, which was what? Josh Allen needs to get rid of the ball quicker because the offensive line's still not holding up. Let's be real here, guys. The offensive line is still not holding up. It's just holding up enough. Um, but I told you guys, Allen should be getting rid of the ball a lot quicker, just like that Green Bay game. Let's get short, quick routes, and that will open up the bigger plays. Look at the Stephon Diggs play towards the end of the first half. Beautiful job, right? We're throwing a lot of short passes, right? And then boom, right? The defense is playing for a short, quick pass, and then we hit them with the deep ball. That's exactly what I wanted to see today. The defense, you guys. What more can I say? I told you guys AJ Klein would fill in perfectly today. He is doing his job. I told you guys, a savvy veteran. Didn't I tell you, Jack? Oh, why can't you watch the game, brother? Damn, that sucks, Jack. All right, so listen, man, I'll give you a heads up. So basically, the offensive line's still struggling. It's not as bad as it was last week versus Jacksonville. But they're doing enough, you know, they're keeping on giving them a little bit more time to throw the ball today. However, I got to give Dable a little credit. Finally, he did what I thought should be done, which is pass heavy to open up the run. That's exactly what they did to start the game, and it worked perfect, right? We're not a running team. I keep saying that. But you got to still run the ball, but let's do the opposite. Let's pass to open up the run. And that's what I think that's just who we are, and that's fine. I'm good with that as long as we score. Um, I'm not thrilled with the offensive play, but we're up 17-3, guys. Can't really complain about that, right? Okay. Dawson Knox, I will say this, needs to get a little bit more involved in the second half. Though you got to remember, though, he is just coming off injury. So maybe they're just trying to ease him in, ease him back, right? I also told you, Stephon Diggs, you got to get Stephon Diggs more involved. And they are doing that. They are finally doing that. Um, that's one thing as far as the offense goes. Um, Also, let's get Cole Beasley a little bit more involved in second half as well. He's been kind of quiet this game. He's one of the best slot receivers in the game. Let's get that going. Apex in the building, my buddy Mikey, man. I enjoyed the use of Breida McKenzie. Yeah, 100%. Listen, um, me and Mikey talked about this about Breida. Why not have him in there for some of those kind of screen passes? He's really fast. And it worked out perfectly. I still don't think he's a great running back, but I think he will be dynamic in the passing game on certain situations. So why not have him involved? McKenzie, I still don't feel like they're doing enough with him. I would still like to see more jet sweeps with him, but they are getting him a little bit more involved in the offense, which is good. Um, but defensively, you guys, I told you, this defense is legit. Okay. Very legit. AJ Klein stepping up. I mean, stepping up big. He's made some unbelievable plays today. Obata has stepped up big. And by the way, can we get a whoo for Big Ed Oliver? For Big Ed Oliver. That dude is balling, man. I love Ed Oliver. And he's not doing stupid penalties when he hits the quarterback. Because believe me, every time I see a quarterback get hit, I'm like, I'm waiting for the flag because the refs are so flag happy. And no, man, he's hitting the quarterback good, clean. He's not driving down the ground. Like beautiful defense. By the way, I think that was a fumble. I think he hit his arm before his arm was going forward. I totally think that was a fumble. I think the refs kind of screwed us there, but it's all good. It is what it is. all they got out of it was 3 points. Mike White is not a terrible quarterback, I gotta say, but it's just kind of his first start. I keep saying this with quarterbacks like that, there's not a lot of film on the guys. But we have Leslie Frazier, who is one of the best defensive coordinators in the league. He's not going to let Mike White beat us. Okay, it's not going to happen. The only way they got chunk yardage on us was on they had to do a trick play. Other than that, the defense has been solid. The defense has been solid. I predicted this game to be 27-9, going towards that way. I mean, like, we'll see how close I am, but as of right now, 17-3, do the math. I'm maybe I'm close. But other than that, man, second half, let's keep going to Diggs. I also just want to see a little bit more of Beasley. I will say this too, which I hope they start doing. The pocket's collapsing too much. It's continuing to be a problem. Let's get the ball out of Allen's hand quicker if we're going to keep him in the pocket. And then I also want to see him getting out of the pocket a little bit more. Let's get Allen on the run. By the way, stupid fucking penalty on Deion Dawkins. Didn't need to do that. Allen was gone. 16 yards. And then you see how that drive went? Totally stalled out by one play. It happens. And it frustrates the hell out of me. Come on, Deion. You've been in the league long enough. You know better. What are you doing? Like, my God, man. Let's see here. Buzz, 21. Got to give up on a Super Bowl appearance. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. Listen, we're in week 10, man. Teams get hot, right? There's teams that go on to the Super Bowl and the squeeze is 9-7, right? I'm just saying, like, teams can get hot towards the end. This is a perfect time for us to correct some shit. Now, I will say this. If the offensive line continues to play like this, struggle, nothing happens week after week after week, and we're in tight games like this, I have to agree with you. I will, because the playoffs is no joke, and you're playing the best, right? So yeah, and we'll see how this goes. But as of now, okay, you have to be a little happier from what we've done the last 2 weeks, right? Dolphins, we scored 3 at halftime. The Jets, the Jaguars, 6 points. Today, 17. You guys can't. You got to be a little happy. You got to. I know you're still pissed off about last week, but you got to be a little happy with what you're seeing today. The changes. I know the Jets are a bad team, but the Jets also have played pretty decent against some pretty good teams, and they've beaten some good teams this year. And we are holding them down to 3 points at half. Exactly what I kind of thought the defense would go. The offense, I honestly, I think I thought they would play a little better. I didn't think that they would score 17 by the half. I was thinking more like 13. So hey, I'll take it, man. But this is a good start. This is telling us that they did work on some stuff during the week. That they corrected some stuff. Apex. You think this is a tight game? This has been one-sided. No. Who says that? I didn't say this was a tight game. Listen, the Buffalo defense has totally controlled this game. The Jets aren't going to do it. It's all about the offense. Our offense hasn't been smooth, right? It hasn't been steady and just in a rhythm. But we've done enough. We scored 17. That's not terrible. But I will also say the defense is putting the offense in some good field position as well. Okay. You're not going to always get that kind of field position. No, that's all right, Mikey. No. I get what you're saying. But no, listen, we've controlled this game, Mikey, 100%, especially on defense, which, by the way, we did that last week against Jacksonville. We did that the week before against Miami. It was the offense that struggled, that just could not get their shit together. It did against Miami in the third and fourth quarter, late in the fourth quarter. So yes, we squeezed that one away, a win away. But the Jags, it all fell apart. But that's behind us. This is a new week. you guys are seeing now what adjustments were made, right? And I could already tell you, Allen getting rid of the ball a lot quicker, going past heavy to start the game to open up the run. I am okay with that. I'm okay with that. Stop letting the outside media and everyone else convince you otherwise. Okay? It's this is who we are. We are a pass heavy team. Let's pass to open up the run. And guys, guess what? The second half's about to start. I'm going to be on post game after this, about 20 minutes after the game. So let's see if I'm right on my score prediction, 27-9. Hey, Mikey, Lewis from Simple to Own. I appreciate you coming on, brother. Mikey Apex, which is Apex. Scott Blakely, thank you. Jack, thank you. And go Bills, man. I'll see you guys at the end of the game.
God bless America and God bless Ric Flair. Go for it. Woo! Styling and profiling. Woo! 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 I've lost it. I've lost reality. And when I lose reality, somebody else pays the price of a lifetime. Woo! 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 Woo, 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 woo. Kiss stealing, woo, wheeling, dealing, woo, woo. All man, Ric Flair. Woo, 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 woo. Oh man, I'm on fire today. Woo, 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 woo. You're gonna be mine all night long. Woo.
Keep the pedal down. Don't let up. You have to continue to build and get that